Hello, anyone home? Of course there are. Let's see. Maybe I should try using other weapons. The FG-42 seems a bit wasteful for a bunch of... Okay. So that's the kind of game we're playing at today, Let's play with the funny hitboxes. Don't you just love stuff like that? You know, maybe it was a good idea for me to swap to the stand. Ouch. If I was still using the FG-42 while shooting at those empty hitboxes, I would have just shed tears. Okay. At least you're standing in front of the planes. Should be easy enough. Of course, you're just going to ignore. Very good. Very good. That was easy. Maybe I should just use the stand again instead of the FG-42. Seems to be doing me just fine with these pilots, who are completely defenseless against my superior weapons. Thank you, I'll take those. More ammo. Ooh, okay, actually, okay. Is that a good chunk of my health just went down? Was that a paratrooper by any chance? It is. It is, my dear. Okay, so those two were paratroopers. My eyes were deceiving me. Of course. Of course. You'd put in the easy enemies, the pilots, the pistols, the Lugers, and then one in every 4 chance, just put a paratrooper there to completely catch me off guard. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. Of course, you're forgetting one very important detail, of course. The fact that I can do some maximum cheese. There you go. I wasn't even aiming for the head. The hitbox was just that big. It's one of the few things that I find fascinatingly odd about Return to Castle Wolfenstein. The very forgiving hitbox. I guess for the enemies too, considering how they sometimes hit me even behind cover. There we go. Nice shot indeed. The Mauser has yet to disappoint. Any more on that far side? No, good. Swap to the FG-42 again. That door looks suspicious. I do not wish to open it without a powerful weapon at hand, in case, just like that previous bit back there, there's a whole bunch of paratroopers hiding behind the door. Yes? Nothing. Nothing so far. Okay, good. Just keep a low profile. Okay. There's a good amount of armor and health in here. I'm getting a little bit wary. I didn't need that, but thanks anyway. Wait. Ooh, that's a big place. That's quite a big place. Are they all coming this way? Oh, thank you for allowing me to open the door from this side this time. Appreciate it. Hey there. Okay, that's one down. The tower probably has a sniper. Yeah, I'm seeing someone there. Hello there. Oh, that's a Panzer Force enemy. Nelly, that could have ended really badly. That could have ended really badly. Goodness gracious me, don't forget to save. And this guy here. That's another Panzer Forster. Goodness me. Wow, okay. They're really not gonna be holding back, eh? That's fine. I'm just gonna be sitting here, killing everyone with maximum cheese. You were expecting me to go out there like an imbecile? Face everyone head on? Ah, silly. You don't know how I fight in these lands. Ooh, okay, maybe you do know how I fight in these lands, considering how you managed to catch me off guard with that one. Where was he? Ah, there he is. Thank you for showing your face. I was kinda waiting to see where you were. Thank you. Armor's still 40. I can risk it a notch or two. Oh hey, look at that. Big ol' open space with okay, prioritize enemies. Make sure we just killed 2 enemies with Panzer Force. gotta be careful, because one wrong move and that jerkweed is just gonna fire me some Panzerfaust to my face. And it's not gonna end well. Not at all. Really? Okay, I got you that time. That was weird. Okay, those two did not spot me at all, even though I'm at the open right now. Very interesting. Maybe it is too far for them to actually notice. Wow. Would you just imagine the enemy this time not being able to see? Wow. A rare opportunity. A rare opportunity that I welcome with open hands. For once. Even though, technically speaking, those enemies should be able to see me. Because, you know, it's just like the hangar map in the original Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Whole bunch of enemies from far away. They can just see you just fine. Up top too. Right, okay, so carefully. Pay attention. Make sure that everything is reloaded. Just making sure. Okay, good, that's all the guns I have. Careful now. I have to open this, don't I? Maybe. Okay, careful. Behind the crates, nothing. Am I hearing footsteps? No, I don't hear any footsteps. Anything on the far side? Sometimes it'll be so easy to just put someone there. So easy. No, okay, good. There's a door here. I might die here if the enemy upstairs. Okay, good. Nothing here. Okay, I just opened the hangar doors. Bit weird that the door to open it is stuck all the way up in this tower, but I'm not gonna complain. It's fine. Okay then, so all I have to do now is just approach the thing and my mission is complete. No more nonsense. Is this an agreeable plan? I sure would love it to be. Maybe there's a final boss inside that hangar? No, okay, cool. Cool. Okay then, maybe just gonna grab all the stuff here then, since I won't be returning here then. Thank you. Nice. Didn't even need the black jacket, because, well, didn't take any damage. So much cheese. So much cheese. Hang on, I'm just gonna check the far side here. Just making sure. Thank you for the FG42 ammo. I wonder if that's really it. If we're finally done. Well, I mean, Project 51 is pretty much destroyed now. In pieces. Completely and utterly. So, for all intents and purposes, maybe, yeah. Our mission is done. We might be seeing the credits anytime soon. How exciting. And also at the same time, quite unfortunate that the journey will soon end. It's been quite fun. Aside from the few small problems that I have. And there we go. Fly away, my dearest friend, to freedom. For a moment there, I thought we were gonna be goners after that idea of blowing up the big old cannon by hand thing, but hey, it all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. Sorry, I'm still coughing a little bit. Still hasn't fully healed yet. I sure hope you don't run straight into the wall. Okay, good. Good. Would have been rather silly if it did end up like that. Sure, there's gonna be some final briefing before the thing finally ends, so I'll shut up for now. Oh, actually, no, okay. French intelligence officer Henri Legren perished at the end of 1943. During his usual radio communications with London, his transmitter was mapped by the Germans. Henri was mortally wounded during his attempt to disconnect. For a long time, the English still weren't sure that the first air attack of the V3 base was successful, so bombing of that area was taking place until the summer 1944. Presently, there is a museum open in the battery area. Okay, so my character, it's such a good thing to end your mod with a few words to say, our character did not survive the war. Bleh. What a sour ending. It was going for a sweet thing too, and then, okay, fine, I'm dead now. Oh well, at least we did destroy Project 51. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go indeed. So, Project 51. What else can I say about this mod? Aside from the things that I have already said before. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I didn't understand the language thing, but well, it's kind of a consequence of playing a mappack made from a very different source, you know. My major complaints are mainly, you know, the one stealth segment that had some very problematic things, particularly in the technical sense. Maybe it's not something that can be helped, but aside from the technical bit itself, there were some few very cheap strikes. Oh yeah, there we go. Eugene Basharenko and Sergei B. Slepsov. And the testers here too, and the rest of the guys at Nerve and id Software and Activision, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, the stealth segment bit. There were some very cheap attacks there that pretty much serves as a gotcha trap for first timers. That long corridor where the single technician only shows up if you go to the end of the corridor instead of, you know, being a regular patrol that you can hear, you know. You can hear the footsteps of. I was trying to pay attention back in that section. I thought it was my misjudgment that causes me to get caught there, but no, that was a cheap trap. And then there were a couple of cheap traps too after that, like you approaching a door on the right side, and then there's an officer that tried to pass through, and the truck itself, you had to hide next to the truck while it was passing. Well, and if you miss that bit, that's it. The enemy patrol will just run back towards where you are, and you'll probably get caught getting pinched by the other patrols on the other side. That's just some very cheap bits there. The technical problem was the icing on the cake. It was the thing that finally broke me. Not fond of that map. In terms of the other maps though, it was a bit kind of weird. Sometimes the map gave you too many resources, and sometimes it just deprives you a bit. Like you saw last, right? There were a whole bunch of medkits and armor and stuff just placed all around the shelves, and then in that one map where you start off the island, I barely have anything. I was forced to use a machine gun to protect myself, a machine gun that could barely hit anything at that distance, and pretty much died as a result. And well, that bit was very much tricky. It wasn't until I finally entered the base when I finally got all the equipment back. I'm so happy, I'm so glad. But yeah, before that it was just nerve-wracking, single rounds against a whole bunch of enemies. I was a bit worried that I might just end up using the knife, because there was just so much fighting where enemies shoot at you from far away and you try to shoot back. It was counter-pelting with terrible weapons. Sometimes they hit, sometimes you hit. Oh, is it raining out there? Yeah, it is raining out there. Oh well. There were a couple of things too that I find quite unfortunate about Project 51, mainly the rather copious use of invisible walls and, well, as I've probably complained a whole bunch of before, using foliage to hide enemy soldiers behind. It's just, they could have been placed in a spot that's less, cheap, or at the very least the foliage made smaller, the models made smaller so that you can actually see the enemy heads above them. That last one with the sniper was just, that particular one was most irritating. That guy can still shoot me even though I'm hiding behind 30 layers of leaves and bushes and all that stuff. Silly. Other than that though, I do think that the map set is pretty good. I had fun playing it. The level design wasn't too complicated. I didn't get lost. As you all can see, I finished it just fine. Didn't any walkthroughs or whatnot. And combat encounter wasn't that hard too. Like I said before, there were quite a whole lot of supplies. Well, I mean in general, and not the bit with the islands, of course. And let's see, what else can I say? I'm trying to think of what else to say about Project 51. Oh yeah, the architecture is not too bad at all. I particularly like the first few maps that are set in the forest areas. They remind me a lot of Medal of Honor Allied Assault. Well, actually, with the enemies hiding behind the things. It really reminds me of the battle in the Bakag, and enemies just hiding on top of trees. I'm glad that this mod didn't pull that. It was rather insufferable when enemies just hide behind snipers last time. I will never forget that. And yeah, I think that's all. Okay, calm down, calm down. Okay then, I think that's all I can say about Project 51. Good map set, some occasional problems, but overall didn't quite offend me. I do recommend it. If you could get past some of the bits that I find irritating, of course. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually kind of wondering now what I'll be tackling next. I'm not sure if it'll be another Doom, maybe another Wolfenstein, maybe another Hidden Dangers, I'm not sure. So many choices, so many decisions. Maybe I will do another Hidden Dangers one because, well, I don't know about you, but not a lot of people seems to be interested in playing those. Especially custom mods, you don't really see those every day, so yeah, maybe I'll do another one of that. Who knows, we'll see. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching these videos, be it from the very start or otherwise. There will be many more journeys that we shall embark on in the future. Some more World War II, some maybe more modern, some futuristic, who knows. If you wish to see any single one of them, well, you already know what to do. This is Zik Shadow, signing out. And maybe perhaps next time I'll cough less.